How are you all doing? This is PXS again, next iteration of the short stories reports mapping culture and stand of the world 2024 in collaboration and support by Czech Fashion Council. This edition we started with the new year, but anyway, it's worth to mention that behind in the background is playing Jute Gyte, Gyte, Jute Gyte. It is one of the best ambient records of this year called Sintemata. It's a wonderful gem, wonderful treasure. So please listen to this whole. It was released 4th of October. It's pretty current. So let's go to the session. Yes. January. Let's go to this world. January 2025. Starting with the Wolfman. I decided that I will pump the next session some of the cinematic events or cinematic jewels or stories, and we're starting with the first 3 months of the next year. On January will be Wolfman, on February it will be Monkey, and on March Sinners. So we're starting with this trilogy. Anyway, Wolfman is one of the most real and profound and exciting interpretation of werewolf issue, of werewolf topic, werewolf theme, when the man is turning on werewolf. But this is pretty wild, pretty nice, because the main the werewolf turning man is playing by the miraculous and a stunning actor Christopher Abbott. And I also would like to add that on January 2025 will be released one of the best movies of the year, one of the most important and miraculous and marvelous jewels of the current culture. And I mean by that, then on January it will be released the last movie of exceptional David Cronenberg called Shrouds. And also on January will be released one of the most interesting horror and thriller and experimental cinematic piece according the technique of rolling, and it will be horror by Steven Soderbergh, which is famous by especially thrillers, and it's called Presence. So this all is coming in the very first month of the next year. In February it will come Monkey. Monkey is the latest interpretation of the book by Stephen King, and it is also pretty a demonstrative and illustration piece manifesting current era, manifesting our times, manifesting madness of society, manifesting brutal setting of this world in these months. So, Monkey on February. And The Sinners is a wonderful, wide explored cinematic range. The race issue, the class issue, the societal problems, and it's pretty huge film and movie, Sinners. Then I choose from the art communications exceptional karaokers, and her latest installation and her latest projects as Robots Come Alive in major SF MoMA commission. So it's a Museum of Modern Art in New York. MoMA, shortcut, you know it. And, you know, for me, this is like one of the most spectacular, simplistic, and exceptional excerpt of the world, of the society, of the people, of the conflicts, of all of it is condensated and concentrated in this piece, this exceptional piece. Just, you know, try to find out more about it. And in this piece, as we know, the karaoke is especially interested in race issues, especially the black issues in America. But anyway, in this piece, she decided to use and emblem and reflect the current AI, machinic and automotive issues, and implement it and integrate it in this piece. So it's a wonderful, exceptional installation by famous karaoke. Then we got this year. The year will be about bluish, and later in its core also in orange shades and hues. By this I mean the communicative part, which is meant to be ascension, which is meant to be elevating, which is meant to be rehabilitating and consolidating. And by orange hues I mean emotional part, which is more represented by the sickness of society, by the conflicts, by the tension, by the wipes. So if I would choose, and if I would have to pick one word for the next year, or year which is in creation right now, I would use the word communication. And the next is coming. I mean, for those of you who are reflecting my work, you know that I'm interested and I'm doing a special niche trend forecasting called Sentience, and you can also get some more glimpses about this on my Instagram page. In one of the last posts there will be a record of the session, or there is the record of the session. It depends on the time when you're listening this, when I will elaborate more, but it will be in my mother tongue, in Slovakian language. Also for current era, for this era, for zeitgeist we got right now, it's very important a cappella music or tunes. By this I mean, if you are fans of Ryan Murphy Productions, but you don't have to be fans, you know that one of the most controversial, one of the most frequently elaborating and frequently mentioned series of this year was the series about the Menendez brothers. It was released by Netflix as the second iteration of the Monsters series. As you know, the Menendez brothers is a very hard story when the brothers were accused and later sentenced till death for the rest of their lives in prison for the killing of their parents. It is really frenetic and exciting, vibrating issue in America right now because, you know, Kim Kardashian put her name inside because, as you know, she is working about the prisoner rights and things about that. And also another actors. Anyway, in this story were used a cappella music, a cappella tunes as the soundtrack, and especially vocalizing themes which, you know, which were pretty mesmerizing, and also reflecting current vibration, current energies of the world right now. And then, if you also watched, according to me, the best series of this year, which is meant to be Grotesquerie, also by Ryan Murphy Production, there was also a cappella tunes and vocalizing music used as the soundtrack for the show. So this is really profound, and it's telling us something, like vibrating and vibration of the language of the tongues, just by voice and voicing by things, telling us that we are pretty volatile and we are pretty fragile and vulnerable, and also in strength because of that. Anyway, this is Zeitgeist, like it or not. Then the next thing I choose for you is a galaxy. A galaxy, it's an ageless galaxy brand, and I choose it because of the squid picture as part of the, you know, all these topics about ecology and speciesism. And the squid is really proclamative and important animal and a species according to the future and the nature. One, to me, for the very long time, the best styling I've seen for the last couple of months is this. It's Guillermo's Adrades brand 424. It's Fall Winter 24, and it's exceptional combination of luxurious formal wear and workwear, mixture, juncture, and mingling elements. Wonderful work. And let me end this session by The Bloody Lady, which is the new record of Claire Russell, who is the Texan ambient composer. And on the record were used the picture of famous Slovakian illustrator Viktor Kubel. It is occult inspiration by the Erzsébet Báthori, who were accused by and that she was bathing in the blood of the virgins. Thank you very much for the attention in this exciting era.